Hi everybody, and welcome to my 11th video on the Nikon D40, and this video is going to look at the Retouch menu. And we're going to go back out to the menu bar, and we're going to select the one that looks like a chisel, or maybe that's a paintbrush. This is for retouching images in camera. Honestly, there is nothing in this menu that you need to use, and the options are very, very limited. It's better just to go download some free software like GIMP if you don't have Photoshop. But we're going to go through what these do anyway. D-lighting will help you brighten or darken backlit subjects. This allows lighting correction on backlit subjects. So what you do is you go into the menu, you select your image, like this one, let's say, and you select the correction level, and it removes it. It basically lowers the contrast to make an image appear as though there is more lighting in front of it. And if you click OK, it saves a copy of that image. Red eye correction allows you to correct for red eyes. This only works on images where the flash was triggered. If the flash wasn't triggered, this menu option won't be available. So it also only works with red eyes. If you take a picture of your pet and the eyes are green, this option will not work. It won't recognize green eyes as needing correction. Trim allows you to crop images. But there's one fairly significant flaw with this, in that you can only crop to a certain size. So I don't really understand the point of that setting. Monochrome allows you to change change an image. Monochrome allows you to change an image to black and white, sepia, or cyanotype. And what it does is it will save that image as a copy. Black and white. Oh, that's nifty. That's a good photo. Sepia. There we go. It's just like black and white, only tan. And with all of these, you can make the effect lighter or darker. And cyanotype. And again, you can make the effect lighter or darker. In this case, more or less blue. Filter effects applies filter effects, simulated filter effects to your images. The Skylight filter can't be used on copies. It can only be used on originals, or it can be used on some copies. I take that back, because this is a copy with the D-lighting corrected. But what it does is it simulates the effect of a skylight filter, which honestly in this case isn't much. Skylight filters reduce haze from UV lights, so that without a skylight filter, mountains would appear a little bit softer on an image. So this will sort of run an algorithm to correct that. Honestly, I have not yet seen a meaningful difference. Warm filter warms an image. And there's only one level of this, but you can see that it's basically like taking a light tan or light orange piece of glass and putting it over the image. It's different from Sepia in that Sepia first takes all the color data out. This does not take the color data out, it just adds a sepia toning to it. The next one is a color balance, and you can open up an image and adjust the color balance in it. So I can make it really red, or I can make it really blue, cyanish. There it's blue, over here it's purple. Now I'm going to go up here and make it green. Oh, very fluorescent lighting. Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, really don't see a reason to do any of that in camera. The next option is small picture, and what small picture does is it creates a copy of existing photos that are thumbnail size, and you can do it for one or more options. So you can select a picture, oops, and you set it by hitting up or down. Okay. Create 2 small images. Yes, why not? Let's do that. And there we have 2 small images. They're 320 by 240. And what you can do is you can also choose the size, 640 by 480 or 160 by 120. Bear in mind that back in 2007 and 6, when this was coming out, there were not as many 1920 by 1080 computer monitors as there are today. And so creating a small image would have made this ideal for a computer monitor that was 640 by 480. That's the size they were back in the day. Image overlay. This can only be done with raw images. And what it does is allow you to take 2 identical images and make them into one in camera. This is a very early photo stitching software. Honestly, if you're going to photo stitch, just download some free software or get Photoshop and do it on the computer. You'll have better results more quickly. And that is the entirety of the Retouch menu. Okay, so next let's go back to the setup menu here. Go into CSM setup menu, my menu, Retouch menu, off, 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 off. Done. Done. There we go. Retouch menu is empty. That is the best thing you can do for yourself with the Retouch menu.